Afternoon. Welcome to PJ and the Beard. I don't know what this is called. A check-in with Pat and Brodie on their road trip to Nashville.
Here we go.
Fraught with technical difficulties. We're not sure how this is going to work because they're literally driving down the road.
Yeah, we were doing great at first. We were using my phone, and then it decided it didn't want to work, so now we're using Brodie's phone.
Yeah.
Here we are.
So you're what? You just crossed the border into Tennessee?
Yes, we did, and that's
That's
when
probably what happened because we were talking and everything sounded great. I could hear them much better than I can hear them now. Now they're through the car audio, I think. We can hear them good, we can see them good, and then they crossed into Tennessee. So probably has something to do with the technical prowess of the Tennesseans. I don't know.
There's a cow standing on the internet cable somewhere. Move on, bossy. We're trying to broadcast here. Own that.
They went from 5G to 2G.
All right.
Oh man.
So Brodie was just up our way, kind of a whirlwind trip, and we got to play together at a fireworks display in Waynesboro, Pennsylvania.
On the back of a tractor trailer.
Yeah, in true Uncle Bry fashion, there were trucks involved. And then we are heading back down to Brodie's domicile, where I'll hang out for the week and then have a very inexpensive Allegiant flight back home. So probably a lot of grilling of red meats and drinking things that were once grapes.
Right.
Maybe
that's interesting because Pat said Brodie was coming and they were playing that thing on Saturday, and then Brodie played with us on Sunday too.
Yeah.
And so
yeah, it was awesome. Thank you guys so much. And
we had to pull some gear together for him.
Board. I had a custom Jason board. And I had like 3 pedals on at once at one point. It was awesome.
I was impressed. I mean, for the guy who brags about never having more than one pedal at a time, I thought it was kind of devious to give him a pedal board that actually had more than one pedal on it.
I just said, hey, Jason, we're going to need like a tuner and maybe a delay and something else. And next thing I know, there was a whole thing built with the wireless Joyo power supply. I made it super easy.
Yeah, that was really cool. But that tremolo was off the charts.
So Brad Miller just jumped in the chat. I'll tell you what, I really think we need to do some kind of episode on the Brodie build, but I'll show it really quick. This is what we gave Brodie. So the guy that doesn't use a pedal, this is what we picked. So he had the Boss tuner. You got the PJ and the Beard signature boost pedal, Brielle Boost. Barber Electronics gain changer. The Hampstead signature analog tremolo, and then the EPH3 tape delay from Love Pedal. So what more could you want, really? Oh, and then on the back, put the Joyo power supply on the back, because all you got to do is flip this little switch.
Where are you? Get home for you.
Complete with the Beard Balm honest Amish Beard Balm tin full of PJ and the Beard picks off.
Brodie rubbed it on his beard and hoping it's like a chia pet. It'll continue to grow.
Yeah. And hopefully turn less white.
I don't like your beard.
I know the white thing. So I think at some point we ought to do. Maybe you can get a clip, Pat, of Brodie expressing his thoughts on actually using a pedal board and send it to me, and I can record the board and we can put a little video together of the Brodie board.
I think we've got about 5 or 6 days with conversation. Right. Eke that out.
If stuff lights up and it's wireless, why not turn it on?
So
the tremolo definitely got used. And I hit the boost 3 or 4 times.
Well, the thing that Jason didn't get to see, because Brodie and I played on Saturday, and the 3 of us played on Sunday, was Brodie was playing slide, and while he was playing slide, he had the tremolo. So it was good.
nice. Did you tell Brodie about me trying to nudge you to going over to Revolta Guitars while you're there?
True story.
See what's happening with their showroom. I guess it's already by appointment only, and then given the current situation, we'll have to see what it is. We're trying to figure out what if we have planned. We have our friend Sal, who was on one of our other episodes. We're going to go pay him a social call and maybe watch one of the Rocky movies in his home theater. He's been exposing his 2 boys to the Rocky, I was going to say trilogy, but it's beyond the trilogy. So we have very limited plans because we want to have plenty of time to strum some guitars and kind of hang out and catch up, and also just not be out in the total big bad world that's going on right now.
Yeah. Probably not going to make our way down today.
Yeah. Probably no pictures of us at Tootsie's or down on Broadway or at AJ's Good Time Bar. Probably won't see John Paul out there, so we'll have to get over it.
Right. Well, that's like a hot spot too, isn't it?
Yeah. So Brodie lives 20 minutes south, like in Franklin.
Yeah.
So we don't need to venture out of there.
Yeah, I'm the other way. In fact, if you look on the news, there's just a little pocket like in East Nashville and South, what is it? Southeast Nashville. That's where the things are. A lot of close proximity of apartments and buildings and stuff like that too.
Ben Tom just dropped in, said road trip.
Right.
All right, well,
Actually,
we'll keep this
find out.
short. Oh, go ahead.
Summer NAMM was canceled, but you guys next year you should do an on location, several day thing of Summer NAMM in Nashville, PJ and Brodie.
Yeah, we were working up to that for this year, and then the thing. But yeah, it was already on my calendar, and Brodie's family vacates his house about during that time for other reasons. So it's like, all right, empty house, lots of guitars.
Joe Harvey says more metal.
I got my all back. Yes, what's up? The long lost Joe Harvey. So maybe we had done something to offend that.
So since the audio is kind of hard to hear, and I have a knife, I have the red knife.
Yeah. Nice.
Let's open this package that came today before we get out of here.
Yeah.
Then I don't have to wait.
Right.
So the other night I was online, go figure, and Paul Cochran posted a link to his reverb store and said he had some units available, version 3. And I was like, oh, I bet they're expensive. Hold on one second. I was like, I bet they're expensive. I went out to his reverb store and they weren't. They're like $159. And then you go and you look at how much all the hand-built pedals he's doing go for on reverb and stuff. And they're more than that. So it's kind of, I guess I haven't done enough research on it, but I kind of feel like it's one of those King of Tone things, right? Where he's not making the demand and people buy him and sell him, and he actually had a limit one per customer on his thing. And I thought $159 is pretty close to what the produced ones from MXR are. So like I figured you couldn't go wrong picking one up. And they were sold out by morning. I don't know how fast they sold out, but that was like, 12:30 at night or something, and then I got up at like 5:30 and they were sold out. So I kind of feel like it's the Harry Potter thing. Like I had to read Harry Potter after everybody in the world was saying how great it was.
Right.
And they were right. So I'm hoping everybody in the world is saying how great this is. I'm hoping that they're right. Check that out. Here, I'll make it on your phone. There.
There you go.
It even says 15th anniversary version 3 down there at the bottom.
Dang, man. You too. I'll trade you that Kayleen Pure Sky or whatever is back on the shelf.
Right. I don't know. We'll find out. I don't know much about it other than like a lot of people swear by him. I know Chris Del Porta loves his.
Yeah, he's not the biggest pedal guy in the world. He's only got a handful of pedals on his board, and that's one of them.
Jimmy.
Comes a little manual, piece of paper, some suggested settings. Flat, clean buffer, edge of breakup dirt, high gain, fat bridge humbucker, high gain, zingy neck, single coil. Sounds like you right there, the PJ settings. Yeah, there.
Yeah, that's right.
So
You don't have to show on the camera. You don't have to show on the camera, but when you sent me that picture, is it a PO box or is it an actual street address? Without.
oh, well, it's an actual street address. You gonna drop in?
I'll be like, come in, knock on my door. Because Brodie is Murfreesboro. You're like
20 minutes.
20 minutes from Murfreesboro. So I'll be like, hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
All right, Joe Harvey.
Oh, it's the reemergence of Joe Harvey.
Joe Harvey's out.
He's got it. A little bit of Joe.
And Tom said they're going for $250 to $300 today on Reverb.
Wow, that's nuts. Yeah, good thing you didn't hesitate, because I'm the one that's like, should I buy that love pedal, that 808 limited edition? Maybe I'd hold it on.
Right. I went back and forth. I texted you. It's like I'm considering it, and then I was like, just get over yourself. It's $159, and you can sell it. If you don't like it, it's not going to sit around.
Well, and as you discussed with one of your other purchases, with having worked at home for 3 months, you just took that out of the Dave Ramsey gas envelope.
Right.
I'll take one of those and one of those and one of those.
Right.
Because what is your round trip commute every day? Is how many miles?
It's about 45, maybe. Round trip.
Yeah, so 45. And you have like an SUV, so yeah, that smells like a lot of guitar gear to me.
That's exactly
Well, not to mention that, but we're not going out to eat ever. Like we used to go out to eat a couple times a week. There's none of that going on.
Right.
So saving money on gas and food.
You did foolishly buy some lawn tools, though. I mean, I know they were nice, but you bought some battery-powered lawn tools that not only took away from the music fun, but didn't make everything work. You should have texted me about that decision. I would have helped you with that one.
Well, but I did sell the old lawn tools.
That's true. I did see the pop-up on Marketplace.
I did sell the old lawn tools, and I'll tell you what. That probably just goes into the music fund anyway, right?
Part of what you're hearing from me now is jealousy, because I've been wanting to get cordless outdoor tools, and Jason found a great deal on it with the DeWalt set, and I was like, oh, damn it. I still have to manage cables and cords and carry on and whatnot.
So, anyway, that's it. Let me show that pedal board again for anybody that wasn't here when we showed it. So, and then we'll get out of here. So, the story was Brodie drove up to PA this week for Brodie reasons, but ended up playing Saturday night with Pat for a thing, and then played Sunday morning with both of us, and needed gear, so we got him an amp together. Pat got him some guitars to play. Pat said, bring a pedal or two, and I decided it would be a great episode to put together a Brodie board. So this is, for those of you that might have missed it, this was the Brodie board. Just giving him the tuner. Yeah, I mean, Brodie, what do you use, a clip-on tuner?
Yeah, usually those like snark things. I have a couple.
You leave it on the guitar or take it off?
I have one of them. I take it off. I don't let it. I hate stuff hanging on the headstock.
Good.
No capos, no tuners,
for
no untrimmed strings. Nothing. I want it neat, tidy up.
Oh, great. Untrimmed strings.
So
that board was great. Thank you.
With the Joyo power battery power supply. So a little wireless keyboard.
Yeah, it was nice. I took it for a test drive when I rehearsed before he got here. It's nice. That was the first time I really, other than the episode, had the Brielle boost on the board, and that Hampstead tremolo is really, really nice.
Yeah.
We all know how we feel about David Farmer stuff, so game changer, that kind of goes without saying.
All right, well, maybe I'll let you guys get back to driving, but if you get bored in all the red meat eating and processed grape drinking,
Yes.
I want to do a check-in where we can hear you a little better then sometime later in the week.
Yeah, we do it in a more controlled environment. There might be a couple new guitars in the collection since last time we did this. And we can do a quick something about it.
All right.
That'd be fun. Yeah, thanks again for that board. That was inspiring. And greatly appreciated.
I'm sure it inspired something.
It was great. I turned stuff on because it was there.
We have to give a shout out to TL pedals though, because the one pedal you said that you really liked was that Brielle boost.
Yes, and the tremolo. Like I turned the Barber Electronics one on, the Game Changer. It was a game changer. It was fun. It even on the dirty channel on the amp, it sort of gave a little bit of a thing. But the Brielle boost turned on, and then the tremolo was. I didn't want to annoy the sound guy, so I didn't know how much it was boosting it. So I sort of used it sparingly, but I did turn it on 3 or 4 times, and I might have to get one of those, and just because he's so nice, like. It could be a crappy pedal, and I buy it from him because he's so great. You know? Right. But it's not. It's the best of both worlds.
I don't know. When I tested it out and I kicked it on, I had the Barber on going into a clean amp, and I clicked the Brielle boost on top of it. It was like, whoa, okay. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, boys. How much time do you have left on the GPS?
I didn't turn it on.
He's got the mental GPS. He's made this for so long, but
4.5 hours. Yeah.
That's if there's not Cracker Barrel in our future. We'll see.
4.5 hours.
Breakfast any time of the day. Well, thanks for doing this. Sorry for our little technical difficulties. It was kind of weird. We were all hooked up and ready to go.
Yeah, no problem. All right. Have a good trip, guys.
All right, PJ, on behalf of the beard, remind you, no matter what you hear, you never have too much gear.